Coach, you know, my co-host and our other guys here in the lounge got some questions for you as well. So we're going to pass the mic over to my co-host, Big Lou's homie, Tony Kelly, and he's got a question or two for you, Coach.
All right.
Coach, it is an honor to have you in the lounge today, because I'm working with a guy right now that's sitting here listening to this show, and he is a diehard Colts fan. And he just wanted to say he is so excited that you're joining the staff.
Well, appreciate it. Thank you. Like I said before, excited about this opportunity to come to a organization who it's heading that way. It's heading in the right direction. And so hopefully we'll get there in this coming season.
We have no doubt that you will. What my question is for you, Coach, and just to pull the curtain back for some of our listeners, with the free agency market about to open, the draft is coming up. Can you take our listeners behind the scenes a little bit, pull the curtain back, and what that process is for a DB coach and the coaching staff, the evaluation process, and what type of player you guys are looking at based on the scheme that you guys are going to be playing this season?
Right. Well, I can say this. I know from the first day I arrived here, Chris Ballard, who's the GM, he's really harped on the fact that the kind of guy that we want to bring in, especially in the secondary, he's got to have the ability to turn the ball over. Now, the number in which Chris has used over time is 40 turnovers, be it by interceptions, be it by caused fumbles. 40 turnovers is the number you're looking for to be an elite on the defensive side of the ball. And I can say this: the Colts have gotten close as far as those turnovers are concerned. So the kind of guy that we're going to be looking for in the back end is the guy who has a history of turning the ball over. The guy that has, I always said this to our players. I asked them, how many interceptions have you had since your high school days? And I'm talking about you went 4 years of high school. Generally, those guys had either gone 3 to 4 years of college, and how many years they've been in the National Football League. How many interceptions do you have? Those guys that come up with the number of, I think I got 6. That's a lot. That's not enough. You know, the guy that comes up and says, yeah, I think I got 20, I think about 28, 32. Okay, that's the guy we're looking for. The guy's got a history of turning the ball over. Because generally, I like to use the analogy, like a dog, for instance. If he doesn't bite as a puppy, he's not going to bite, and when he's a big dog. So they don't have that ability to turn the ball over as a high school or a college type of defender. They're probably not bringing those turnovers with them. So that's the kind of guy we're looking for. Now, what the process is, it's been interesting because this was a late start for me because I got the job a little bit later than some of the other guys, some of the teams that didn't have any turnover. We're looking at quite a few dudes. I mean, I can't tell you the names, but I will say this. They gave me a list of, somewhere of 35 to 40 guys in the college draft. I'm not going to be able to see them all prior to the combine. But by the time the draft comes along, I would have evaluated 30 to 40 defensive backs, be it corners or strong safeties, free safeties in the draft. So that's that's where we're at right now. And then free agency. I was delivered a list of guys that fit the bill. A lot, not so much. It's got to be the whole picture. When I say this, I'm talking about the ability to play on the tape as a free agent. I mean, he's done it at the NFL level, but do the background on it. Does he like football? Does he practice? Okay, you got to ask his former coaches. How is he in the classroom? Those are the kind of guys we dig into. Those guys that don't practice, that don't really like football, they've had a history of injury, they've got some off the field issues, and we're probably going to steer away when it's all said and done. So if I'm a DB coach that's done this for a long period of time, that's the kind of guy that I've been looking for all along. Not so much it's got to be the most high profile guy, just the guy that will fit the needs in which we want to play or how we want to play here in Indy. I hope I answered that question.
That was fantastic. Thank you. And my friend is sitting here smiling from ear to ear because that's what he wanted to hear, Coach.